Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to a new series on the channel today. If you like Ace Attorney, then I think this one may be for you. So I was browsing the Steam library because it is currently a visual novel fest at the moment, and I haven't played a good visual novel in a long time because I like me a little visual novel every now and then, and I came across this. Tyrion Cuthbert, Attorney of the Arcane. What does that sound like? It seems inspired by the Ace Attorney series, and I love the Ace Attorney series so much. It has my heart completely, so we're going to be jumping into some of that today. Let me turn the game down a little bit, because that's just kind of exploded my eardrums right then. So I'm excited to play. I don't know anything about it. I pretty much just grabbed it as soon as I saw it. It was kind of similar to like Ace Attorney. I think you're an attorney in a world full of magic, and you've got to use the laws of magic to win these cases. I don't know, we'll see. It looks like it's gonna be quite fun, so let's get into it, everybody. Okay, this is weird. I'm playing with the controller, but it's not X. It's RT to interact with things. So it's gonna take some getting used to. Okay, new game. Case 1, the cold-hearted aristocrats. Snazzy. Let's get into it. I have no idea what to expect from this. The fields of battle are filled with suffering and despair. I think the reviews were quite good, so. On them are a clash of souls. Souls brought to conflict by the corrupt powers that rule over them. Reese Rudolph, occupation servant, age 34, arcane art non. I was transporting a client in my carriage that evening. We were driving by the McCoy Tavern when we heard a disturbance. Oh my god, look, it's the courtroom like Ace Attorney. I was worried that something was amiss, so I walked into the building to see what the commotion was. There I saw the defendant. She was lit by the blue glow of the dining room lights, and she was stabbing the victim with her magical sword. That sounds so weird. With her magical sword. I think I need context on that. Objection! No! Oh my god, as well. Are you kidding me? We're only 20? Oh my god. Occupation defense attorney, age 20. Mr. Rudolph, you testified that you saw my client murdering the victim, and you supposedly saw her casting magic while doing so. Yes, I could never forget such a grisly sight. That moment was burned into my memory. I see. Well, it's funny that you say that. How so? Oh my god, we're gonna have like the funky music drop in a minute, like beat drop. Because your entire testimony is based on lies. Was a complete lie. I told you. How Ace Attorney is this? My god! It's like the same. What? Oh wow. Oh my god. She looks like somebody from Ace Attorney as well. Prosecutor. Oh my god. She's 18. Good for her. The person that she reminds me of from Ace Attorney as well is also young. I think is also a teenager. Come on, guys. Were you even trying to hide it? Are you accusing the witness of perjury? Surely you know that such accusations can't be made lightly, Mr. Cuthbert. She's so beautiful though, so I think it's okay. If she has like a whip, I'm gonna have many more questions. My accusation is far from baseless, Steelwind. Think about the state of the crime scene at the time of the murder. The witness couldn't have seen anything, much less a homicide. Was it pitch black in there then? Trying to hide the mouse. He knows something. But on this battlefield, there are still a few people who carry the ideals of justice within their hearts. But you have to wonder sometimes, are these ideals truly just? Oh my god, the inner monologue, everything. Or are they simply lies fed to us by our elders? Damn it. Okay, so is this the murder? Damn it! Flintheart, you fool! Why couldn't you have just listened to me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I will have pictures of the cast members that they remind me of. I will put them up on the screen because this is insane. This is It's not even like a homage. It's exactly it's the same. See these two pictures? They're exactly the same. Rudolph, I require your assistance. Everyone's so pretty though, it's hard to be mad. By the Scaled Lord, what did you... You killed him! What? Oh my god. Is this the bad guy then? He looks like somebody... Okay, I'm going to show you who. I'll let the town guard tell them that you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. I'm sure their neighbours heard them arguing with each other. They'll immediately suspect her. At once, sir. So that's him. That's the cold-hearted aristocrat. So he's the murderer. Earlier that day. I wonder who's standing trial then. Ugh. You feel yourself slowly succumbing to unbearable pain. I mean, same. Every morning when I wake up for work. You don't think you'll be able to survive this much longer. Oh wow. I can survive anything as long as I have her with me. You see it? You see it? Are you sure you're okay, Cuthbert? You look like you're about to pass out. Ruby Tamora. Oh, another returnee. Don't worry about me, Miss Tamora. I'm fine. You've been riding in this carriage for days. You are definitely not fine. With each bump in the road, you feel yourself becoming more and more nauseous. It's taking every ounce of willpower just to hold down your lunch. I'm perfectly fine. Right, make sure you all stay hydrated because I've realised I have not today. Sorry if you can hear this. I have not stayed hydrated today, like, at all. Oh my god, the caps. A cap that is not attached to the lid. Like, is it... Oh, who is it that does that now? Most bottles that I see have the lid, like, attached now for recycling. And I hate it. I hate... How are you supposed to screw the lid back on? Like, I struggle. Who came up with that idea? No. Take it back. I hate it. So this is actually one that isn't attached. That has made me very happy. And it's pink. I have not stayed hydrated today, so... Give me a minute. Oh wait, it's pink lemon. Oh, it's 0. Oh, 0 sugar. Oh, very good. If you say so. Oh. You feel the carriage drive over a large bump in the road. You can feel and hear your stomach retching in protest. That stew you ate for lunch doesn't taste nearly as good the second time. On second thought. That's better. You take a deep breath of fresh air. It's the first breath you've taken today that hasn't threatened to come back out. Sorry about this. I didn't expect the roads in this town to be this uneven. I suppose I don't get a lot of traffic here. You've been on the road with your mentor for days. No, oh my god, my mentor, of course. Oh my god, another pick coming your way. Together you've been searching for a man named Flintheart McCoy. Supposedly, he's been a voice of dissidence against King Olivier for the last few decades. Olivier? I think Olivier sounds better. You have no idea what kind of business Miss Tamora would have with him. But you know better than to ask questions about her affairs. Hello, travellers. Welcome to Cornhaven. Where are your eyes? They took his fudging eyes. A local merchant steps out from one of the nearby shops. He has a wide smile on his face and no eyes. Eyes without a face. And he approaches your carriage with the enthusiasm of a starving vulture. Would a pair of dignified individuals such as yourselves care for a refreshing drink? Those clothes, they must be from the city. He certainly has a friendly expression, but his thoughts seem very analytical. Well, I don't need a drink, but... Mr. Mora glances at you and your stomach rumbles in agreement. Of course, I have just the thing for an upset stomach. With a carriage like that, I bet I could fleece them for a lot. Ha! His thoughts and emotions are laid bare through your eye of Horus. We have an eye of Horus. But the merchant's expression doesn't betray a hint of what he's truly thinking. You wonder if his full smile could get any bigger. At this rate, he might dislocate his jaw. That ain't a smile. I hate to tell you. He looks kind of terrifying right now. How about 2 flasks of apple juice for 50 silver pieces? 50 silver pieces? You may find the price daunting, but this is organic and fresh made apple juice. It's just store-bought juice, but I bet they can't even tell the difference. I will not pay for that then. Pie? I will not pay for that, apparently. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot an empty bottle of store-bought apple juice. It's resting on a table inside the merchant's shop. Store-bought apple juice has been added to your notes. This Cornhaven merchant has a bottle of store-bought apple juice resting on a table inside his shop. It's suspiciously empty. That's a clue. Apparently we've logged it as a clue. Tyrion will make mental notes of notable clues he sees in the world. These notes are instrumental to solving mysteries and progressing through the game. You can check these notes at any time by opening the toolbar in the top left of the screen. Trust me, it's worth the extra gold. Normally, the price wouldn't matter that much to you, but you don't appreciate being treated like an easy mark. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this with a citizen outside of the courtroom. Are you kidding me? You've started an argument with another character. During an argument, your opponent will make claims that you need to respond to. Responding correctly will lower your opponent's confidence. Responding incorrectly will lower your confidence. And once you run out of confidence, you will lose the argument. Oh my god. I've always played these games like the Ace Attorney games off camera. And I've always got stuck. And I can't believe I'm actually recording a game like this because I will get stuck a lot and not know what to do. Right, give me a second. My throat is so dry today. Oh my god. I think that's the lid for that. I have to be very careful with it now. There's no lid. I'm covering him up. If I just... Oh, here we go. I think you need to elaborate. You said that this apple juice is organic, but where is it made? It's produced by the hardworking people of this town, of course. I only trade organic products. In a small town like ours, we only deal with locally sourced products. For certain claims, you will need to present a piece of evidence to refute that claim. To proceed, present the piece of evidence that contradicts your opponent's claim. Here we go! Getting into it, I can present the store-bought apple juice, I guess. Store-bought! You say that, but I can see an empty bottle of store-bought juice inside your shop. Why would you have something like that if you only deal with organic products? Oh, how did that get there? Make no mistake, I only have that because I wanted to see how my products compare to that of the city. And let me tell you, that mass-produced slop doesn't even compare to my product. What obvious lie. This juice is worth far more than what I'm offering. All this over some freaking apple juice. Honestly, I'm offering you a very good deal. Interpreting during arguments. For certain claims, you will need to look at your opponent's thoughts and emotions. Choose the correct response depending on the information seen. Logic. Choose this if your opponent's thought contradicts something in your notes. Intuition. Choose this option if your opponent's thought contradicts their claim. Empathy. Choose this option if your opponent's emotions contradict their claim. I feel like I need to screenshot this stuff. Like, there you go, screenshot it. This juice is worth far more than what I'm offering. I only usually sell this stuff for 15. I think that's silver pieces a flask. So, intuition. Okay, it does explain it there. Sir, it's obvious those flasks are only 5 silver points, silver pieces. There you go. It's clear you're a very shrewd man. Right. Argument 1. Yay! I'm so thirsty. Oh, can we get this child a drink? Give this child a drink. Don't make him pay the 50 pieces. Right. Let's move that back. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a child watching you from afar. Oh, buy it for them. Her eyes are fixed on the flasks of apple juice. How about 20 special pieces for 3 flasks? Of course, sir. Oh, that's so sweet. The kingdom of Wyvengard, established around 2,000 years ago. Oh my god, it looks like the wolves in Attack on Titan. Getting flashbacks. Getting flashbacks. By the 7 High Archmages. The kingdom is currently ruled by King Olivier de Wyvengard. Oh my god. Taking the hobbits to Wyvengard and the mages of his nobility. The nobility will tell you that our marvellous kingdom is a land of prosperity and happiness. A land where its people share the wealth and secure. I don't even know how you say that. I've seen that word so many times. I don't actually know how you say it. Succor. Succor. I'm just a sucker for you. Provided by the kingdom's magic. Thank you. I haven't had anything like this in years. The child's passing thoughts tell you exactly how much succor the kingdom is sharing. I'm butchering. That is not how you say that. I didn't know you had such an eye for rural economics. Well, I suppose I just have a good intuition for this sort of thing. Or did you use another kind of eye? Don't get me wrong. Your so-called Eye of Horus is an amazing gift. You should take every opportunity to hone it. But try to be more subtle next time. If I can see through you, others will be able to as well. Well, she is my mentor, so she's quite close to us. Right. Anyways, I did some asking around while you were haggling. She is not 46. Get out of here. You, lady, you are not 46. I would say oldest 30 at a push. 32. Come on. Are you using retinol? What skincare? What moisturizer are you using? Supposedly, the McCoy Tavern should be north of here. Okay. Oh, give me 2 secs. If my tip is correct, this should be the place. Wait, this is the McCoy Tavern? With the state it's in, calling it a tavern is being pretty generous. You find it hard to believe that this has a secret meeting place for dissidents. But now that you think about it, maybe that's the entire point. The tavern's been shut down for years. Nowadays, Flintheart just uses it to host his rallies. Although I do wonder how they've been keeping themselves afloat for this long. Hey! Oh my god. Jump scare much! Hey, you lot! The McCoy Tavern is closed. A gruff man approaches your carriage as you step out of it. He's eyeing you and Miss Tamora, a clear look of contempt on his face. I take it that you're Flintheart McCoy? I am. What of it? Here we go. Occupation, unemployed. Oh, he doesn't work at the tavern? Sorry for not writing ahead of time, but I'm Ruby Tamora. I wanted to speak with you. Ruby Tamora? Wait, the Ruby Tamora? And any animosity he initially had immediately vanishes. Look how cute his eyes look down. Like he's like actually opened them a bit. Oh my god. He lets out a laugh as if he were meeting an old friend. Why didn't you say so? Come on in. Kisses. You didn't expect someone like him to know about Miss Tamora. But you suppose it makes sense. They both fight against the same enemy. Albeit in different ways. Oh, this is a nice place. It's a very nice picture you got over there. Very Genshin Impact. Sorry about the mess. We haven't exactly been... Yeah, so he's not unemployed, right? Well, anyways, what brings you here? Or it's just a cover-up. A tavern. I take it you didn't journey all this way to see my wrecked tavern. I'm here on behalf of a client. We have a proposition that you might be interested in. Is there anywhere where we could talk more privately? Sure, the kitchen's empty. Wonderful. Tyrion, stay here while I speak with McCoy. Don't you need my help? There's no need for that. Like hell, there's no need for that. If she's trying to make a deal with Flintheart, you can easily read his thoughts to help her. Oh. Ha! Struggling. You desperately want to object, but she shoots you a stern look that causes you to freeze up. Oh my god! I'm gonna be seeing those eyes in my nightmare tonight, but also step on me, please. That's kind of terrifying. You slowly look away from her. That's a creepy picture at the back there. You spend some time waiting alone in the tavern's dining area. It's already been hours since Miss Tamora and Flintheart went to talk in the kitchen. You can hear faint murmurs from behind the closed door, and you've been resisting the urge to eavesdrop. But even from here, you can tell that their conversation is slowly becoming more frustrated. Looks like they're going to be a while. Well, it's a good thing you always bring your chess set around. Of course we do. You bring out, not a book, you know, not a newspaper. Wait, when was this set? Yeah, but not a chessboard. Are you kidding me? You bring out the small chessboard that you've carried around since you were a child. That's sweet. Chess can be played with one person, and you've always taken advantage of that. Oh, do I not have any friends? Do I not have any friends to play with? No, that's sad. Checkmate. You win against yourself, this time as black. I've played 10 games already, and I've won 7 out of 10 times as black. How can you lose? Oh my god, hello. Hello? Statistically, white is more likely to win. Unbeknownst to you, you're thinking out loud. So why am I performing so much better when playing as black? Hello? You still don't notice her, and you're verbalizing your thoughts just as fast as you're thinking them. Am I becoming overconfident as white because it has a first move advantage? Or perhaps that very advantage is affecting my choices and making me play in a suboptimal manner. If a personal quirk is making me play illogically, then I need to correct it. Hey! Oh! What? How long have you been standing there? It's about time you noticed me. I've been trying to get your attention for a while now. Oh, sorry. Do you know where my dad is? Your dad? Flintheart McCoy. I'm his daughter, Celeste. Celeste. Oh my god, that's so cute. Celeste McCoy. Oh, Flintheart speaking with my mentor right now. Oh my god. He was not about to say that. Oh, at least he's only 20 and she's 46, so... Aw, I wanted to show him something. Do you know when they'll be done? I don't know. They've been speaking in the kitchen for a while now. You hear Flintheart and Mr. Mora's voices getting louder and more frustrated, but Celeste doesn't seem to notice. Her eyes seem to be focused on your chessboard. We're finally gonna have someone else to play with. This is chess, right? Are you playing against someone? Oh, I'm playing against myself, actually. Oh, that's... You feel a judgmental stare. Playing alone helps me develop new strategies. Plenty of professionals do it. Hey, I'm not the type to shame a man for playing with himself, no! Look at her face. She knows exactly what she just said. Girl, get out of here. That's... Relax. I'm just joking. Anyways, if you're still waiting for your mentor, do you want to play a game? Oh, you know how to play? Sure. I've read about this before. She's read about it? Ugh, this table is so dusty. Celeste takes a seat on the other side of the table. She's only a year younger than me too. She tries to set up her side of the board but fumbles with the pieces. She stares at one of them, confused. How do I arrange these things again? A part of you regrets accepting her challenge, but it would be impolite to back out now. Here, I'll arrange them for you. Thanks. She's so sweet. Checkmate. You defeat her in 2 moves. Wait, what? Already? So she does transmutation, that's her arc. She's a mercenary? Okay, we definitely need to take her with us. Pretty good skill to have. How did you do that? You decide against telling her what the name of that mate was. Rematch me, I want a do-over. Sure, why not? It's not as if you have anything better to do. Celeste's brow furrows as she tries to decide on her next move. But she hasn't realised that the game is already finished. Here! She moves her knight into a position to attack your queen. It should have stopped your assault on her king, but... Checkmate. A scholar's mate this time. What? Come on, how do you keep doing that? You look at the closed door to the kitchen. Flintheart and Mr. Mora's discussion is becoming louder. It doesn't sound like they'll be done anytime soon. Again, I'll definitely beat you this time. She's so cute. For someone who had clearly never played before, she's quickly improving with each game. She's AI. She's artificial intelligence. It's impressive. She's observing your strategies and adapting them to her playstyle. With the way she's playing now, she could even defeat a nationally ranked noble. Checkmate! But even so, you've been playing this game for a lot longer than she has. How are you always one step ahead of me? It's like you're reading my mind. As if you'd even need to. Don't need that Eye of Horus here. Just one more game. I'll get you this time. Hello, Cuthbert. Mr. Moore emerges from the kitchen with Flintheart. They both look mentally exhausted. It looks like negotiations didn't go well. Hi, Dad! Oh, hello, sweetie. Flintheart looks irritated, but as soon as he sees Celeste, he quickly hides it behind a smile. You wonder what their discussion was about. What's this? Some kind of game? Mr. Moore glances at pieces on the board. Don't feel too bad about losing to him. He's nationally ranked. Oh, you're a professional. Is that why you're wearing a suit? No, chess is just a hobby. I'm actually a defense attorney. An attorney? Speaking of which, we should probably be on our way. Aye, sorry for refusing you after you came all this way. I really respect what you're doing, but I don't want anything to do with your mage friends. Oh, you wonder what he meant by that? She was angry. Was she angry then? I skipped it accidentally. Was Miss Tamora trying to introduce him to one of our clients? Anyways, it is getting late. If you leave now, you won't get back to the city until morning. She's right. This region is littered with bandits and brigands. You wouldn't want to run into them this late. I guess you have a point. We have plenty of empty rooms that you can stay in until morning. It's the least I can do after you came all this way. Well, if it's not too much trouble, we might as well stay here until tomorrow. The tavern's shut down, but we still have some sheets and blankets. I'll go get the rooms ready. Oh, she's so excited to have us. Because the inn is like a cover, right? The tavern. So do they really get any customers? Celeste and Flintheart leave the dining area to get your rooms ready. You're left in the dining room with Miss Tamora. So, I take it that negotiations didn't go well? I didn't expect him to be so stubborn. Honestly, I've got hiccups. I have no idea what this man has against mages. Well, there is one way to find out. Why are you being so secretive? If your business with Flintheart is related to our clients, I can help. It wasn't important, and your presence was not necessary. That's such an obvious lie, but you can't read a single thought from her mind. She's had years of practice hiding her thoughts from the Eye of Horus. Celeste enthusiastically came back downstairs, but she seems to have noticed the tension between you and Miss Tamora. Sorry to interrupt, but your rooms are ready now. Right. Thank you. An awkward silence hangs in the air as you and Miss Tamora head upstairs. We have separate rooms, right? Yeah, she said rooms. She said rooms. It's okay. We're staying in separate rooms. You reach the upper hallway and see the 2 rooms that Celeste prepared for you. Miss Tamora stops before entering her room. You were playing chess with Flintheart's daughter earlier. Was she any good? Not at first, but she got a lot better as we kept playing. I'm sorry for leaving you there for so long. I didn't expect our discussion to last that long. No, it's fine. Despite everything, I enjoy playing against her. I see. Well, I suppose you are at that age. No, it's not like that. Can we stop throwing around the word playing, please? No, it's not like that. It's just that outside of tournaments, I never really get to play against another player. And you only ever want to play shogi against me. I've always wanted to play shogi. Because shogi is clearly superior. It's complete anarchy is what it is. You just bring fallen pieces back to life like some kind of necromancer. It adds depth. Dropping adds a dimension of play that isn't present in chess. You sternly look at each other, your positions already made. She's doing that creepy face again. After a few moments of silence, you both burst out laughing, screenshotting. Look at that little smile. I'm sorry if it looks like I don't trust you. I know you're just trying to help. But there are some things about my work that I just can't tell you about yet. But one day, I'll tell you everything. Right. I'm sorry for prying. I want to show you I'm ready to be an attorney. You are. I know you are. The rare praise from your mentor catches you off guard. Anyways, get some rest. I love her necklace. You should mentally prepare yourself for the journey tomorrow. Right. You completely forgot about the carriage ride back. You can already feel your stomach churning in protest. Oh no, not going all the way back. You lay in the bed that the McCoys prepared for you. The music. As you close your eyes, you slowly drift into a deep slumber. As this happens, you feel something invasive. No, what? What's happening? Who's sneaking into my room? Your mind drifts away and you feel yourself being pulled elsewhere. You find yourself in a surreal and unsettling landscape. You're fairly certain that you're dreaming right now. I hate when like you're half asleep but you're also not. Like you're not fully asleep but you're dreaming, but the slightest thing would wake you up because you're only half asleep. Do you know what I mean? I'm explaining myself really bad. But some instinct in the back of your mind tells you that something is fundamentally wrong about this. Oh, you see a woman in the far distance. She's staring directly at you. Why does it look like she has bones for hands? No. What? Presents. She's murmuring something, but you can't quite make it out. Is she trying to say something to you? Finally found. Oh, I've finally found you, Heavensborn. You're jolted wide awake. Goosebumps? She was pretty though. Pretty crazy. I thought she was going to be like nightmare fuel. You can't exactly remember what she said. Whatever her words were, they sent a piercing chill. Literally same. Like goosebumps all down my body right now. Didn't like that. Your breath is heavy and your heart is beating at 100 miles an hour. Calm down, it was just a dream. At least, that's what you try to tell yourself. But please, just let me explain. I don't want to hear it. You hear the voices of Celeste and Flynnheart ring out from downstairs. It must be extremely late. What could they possibly be arguing about at this hour? I want you out of my house! Out! A dead silence lingers in the air before you hear someone rush out of the tavern. Whoever left slams the door behind them. What was that all about? It's none of your business. You only met those two today. He's kicked his daughter out? It can't be about Celeste. Somebody else must have come in, and that's who he's kicking out. He can't kick his... It's not his daughter. Probably be best not to get involved in their affairs. And as you tell yourself that, a brief image of Celeste's smile appears in your mind. Damn it. You slowly make your way out of your room. But the hallway is nearly pitch black. You barely see a few inches ahead of you. Oh! No, it's not him that's dead, is it? No. Just for some reason, Celeste just left, I think, and it reminded me of the guy at the beginning that was dead, and then the aristocrat said, "Tell everybody that you said his daughter, that you saw his daughter leaving." So I was thinking, is it this guy that dies? But then if it was, we're right here, so we know more about the case, you know, whatever, like conflict of interest, and like we'd know probably more about the case if it was him. Plus, there's no aristocrat here. This is just a tavern. But wrong train of thought. But like I thought I was onto something then. The hallway is nearly pitch black. You can barely see a few inches ahead of you. You have to watch your step to avoid tripping. You run into Flynnheart, who was slowly walking up the stairs. Even this close, it's hard to see his expression in the darkness. Sorry, I just heard... Right, I forgot you two. His words trail off. Is everything okay? Oh, I keep pressing A. Sorry, I'm just gonna... You awkwardly shimmy past Flynnheart to head down the stairs. He doesn't move out of your way. It's clear his mind is elsewhere. You arrive at the dining room, but you don't see Celeste anywhere. Honestly though, it's hard to tell with how dark the room is. Celeste, you still here? You don't receive an answer. Has she seriously stormed out in the middle of the night? You remember hearing someone slam the front door. Your eyes are drawn to the tavern entrance. Celeste! Oh, right as he said it. No answer. Celeste, where are you? Ugh. The merchant you spoke with before steps out from his shop holding a lantern. He appears to be irritated by all the noise that you've been making. Me? What about these two having at it, right? Having a big fight? I hate that. Did that not wake anyone up? Oh, you're that kid from before. Do you have any idea what time it is? This isn't the city. You can't just make a bunch of noise like this. Right. Sorry. I was just looking for Celeste. Who? Celeste McCoy? She's Flintheart's daughter? The merchant's expression becomes a little colder. Do you know them? What do you want with that bastard? That damn mage. Oh. Those two probably woke up half the street with all their yelling. I don't need you keeping us up too. Ah, if I hear any more noise, I'm going to call the town guard. Didn't it say that he doesn't like mages? So what? So he is one, but he doesn't like mages? I think that's what they said. Before we can get a word in, the merchant walks back into his home in a huff. You look around, but you still don't see any sign of Celeste. You decide to continue searching. Really? In the middle of the night? I can't believe I said those things to her. She'll never forgive me for this. I see your temper is as short as ever, Flintheart. Oh, hey, it's a murderer. You? Honestly, how do you live in this darkness? Luxo. Magic. What are you doing here? So he doesn't do any arcane art. So what was the... Oh, that mage. What was that comment about a mage? What are you doing here? And how dare you bring that witchcraft into my home? You've been busy lately. Your little rallies have gained quite a lot of support. Too much support for my family's liking. And what? You came all this way to convince me to stop? You have my word. If you stop spreading dissidence, no harm will come to you or your family. No, he kills him, right? But we're there. Ha! Your word is as good as the dirt you lick off of King Olivier's boots. As if I'd ever trust the words of a murderer like you. Flintheart, please. As someone you once called a friend, I'm only going to ask you one time. A murderer, so he's acted before. Friend? Friend? I'll be dead in the ground before I ever call you the likes of you a friend. Get out of my house. I don't have time for your nonsense. Unfortunately, I don't think you have much time for anything. No! Gah! Has he killed him? Damn it. Oh no, it was him. It was him. Flintheart, you fool. So we're not here for this. We're still searching for Celeste. Why couldn't you have just listened to me? Rudolph, I require your assistance. Yes, sir. Oh, so he follows him around. And like cleans up his messes. By the Scaled Lord, what did you... You killed him. Alert the town guard. Tell him you saw his daughter fleeing the scene. I'm sure the neighbours heard them arguing. Yeah. They'll immediately suspect her. At once, sir. That little shrub. You've been searching for Celeste for a while. We were right there. How long have you been outside? 2 hours? 3? However long it's been, it's clearly taking a toll on you. Oh, give me 2 seconds. I am waiting on a text message because I have a family member in A&E at the moment. Nothing serious at the moment, just having kind of checks up. But if you see me like looking at my phone and stuff, it's because I'm waiting. Where is she? What am I going to do now? You hear a faint voice. The little emoji system as well is used in the Ace Attorney games. Or one of them. I can't remember which one now. I've played all of them, but could it be? And there she is. Oh! As you peer behind an old tree, you finally find her. She looks just as tired as you are, probably even more so. Her eyes are puffy and red. Her eyes are red anyway, but she's doing her best to hide it with a smile. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, sorry. I'm guessing we woke you up? Yeah. Is everything okay? It's nothing. It was just an argument. But from the way she reacted, this is clearly not common. You suppose that it's none of your business. You decide not to pry any further. Have you been looking for me all this time? I have. Thank you. But I'm okay now. You should head back. What about you? I think I'm going to stay out a little longer. You know that you should mind your own business, but I'm sure whatever happened between you two, it's nothing you can't talk out. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes Miss Tamora and I get into fights too. But no matter what happens, we're always able to talk through it. Sorry, I know it's none of my business, but no, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Happy, sad, and shocked. Oh my god, just 3 of the 4 emotions. I keep getting like shivers down my spine. I don't like it. I am playing in the dark and I am alone in the house and it's scary right now. You're right. Let's go back. But your daddy! No! What? You arrive back at the McCoy Tavern, but it's now surrounded by several carriages and knights clad in plate armour. Is that the Inquisition? What? The Arcane Inquisition. They're an order of knights that investigate crimes committed using magic. As you say the word crimes, you and Celeste share a glance and come to the same realization. I forgot he was dead. Like, he was like, I'm sure it's nothing you two can't talk about. And I'm thinking, yeah. I'm sure they can figure it out. He's a bit brown bread though, isn't he? Both of you rush towards the tavern, but Celeste outpaces you by a large margin. What? No! No! She reaches the tavern before you, and before anyone can stop her, she takes a look inside the inn. Whatever she saw makes her cry out in anguish. She drops to the ground in tears. There she is! Celeste McCoy, by the authority of the Wyvern God Crown, I am placing you under arrest. Upon seeing Celeste, one of the knights steps forward and grabs her. Surprisingly, she's able to break free from his grip and tries to push further into the tavern. Noticing the commotion, 3 other knights rush to grab her and begin dragging her away. She kicks and screams against them, desperately trying to break free. That's so bull. Everyone's like, oh yeah, we heard them having an argument, so it's immediately her. But like, that's what they do in real life too. It's the easiest person to blame. Even between the 3 knights, it's taking all of their strength to subdue her. What are you doing to her? What's going on here? Tyrion! Miss Tamora approaches you. You breathe a small sigh of relief when you see that she's okay. Miss Tamora! Ugh, I should have known he was one of yours. Just stay out of our way. Excuse me. Miss Tamora, what's going on? Why is the Inquisition here? I'm surprised myself, but from what I understand, Flintheart McCoy has been murdered. Murdered? Would you like to save your progress? I don't know how to say yes with the PlayStation controller. There isn't an option. Right, yes, with my mouse. Save here. And I think that is a good time. Oh, no, spoilers. To end that episode there. So, I'm actually really enjoying this. This seems so good. Okay, I'm excited to jump into the next episode. I want to know why they've taken her, like, obviously because they had an argument and they're thinking, oh, she's obviously the murderer because they've had a fight, but like, come on, how are we going to get her out of this one? Because I don't think there's any proof that that guy went to the tavern. Got a feeling. So scary. We're going to be going to a trial, I think, in the next episode, so that's pretty soon. So in part 2 we will have our first case. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, take your meds and all that funky jazz, and let me know what you thought of this, what your favourite part of this episode was. Sorry I haven't really done any voice acting for this episode. I always get scared about voice acting. I can't really do voices. I do slight changes of inflection for characters sometimes. And that's about all you get from me. But maybe as the series goes on, I get a little bit more confident. I don't know. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see this series continued. And I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.